Hi, this is Sharon at fitinfun.com. I'm talking to you about a new series I'm about to start on my accounting section of Fit and Fun. I do write about accounting, how I learned it, everything I know about it. As much as comes up, I'm trying to write it because of a few reasons. One is that my past experience of 30 years of working has mostly been in accounting, or at least in financial. I've had some other jobs that were completely off topic to accounting, such as one year I taught little kids how to ski, so that had nothing to do with accounting. But almost all of the rest of my jobs are somehow related to that, and so obviously when you're writing, you're mining what you know, and that's what I know. Second, my accounting writing is a hit in my mind, and it doesn't need to be in anyone else's mind but me for me to go forward with something, and here's why it's a hit. The first reason, I may have already said before because it's one of my top compliments in my life, really, is that my son complimented my accounting writing. And at one point, probably in a year ago, I'd say, we were working together, a year and a half ago, we were working together doing some writing on another site I had. And he was, at that time, proofreading my work for me in Fit and Fun. And the outrage of his proofreading was a really eye-opener for me, and I've tried to do some of the things he said. One of the most things that I do almost on every blog post is he told me, no one cares about you, Mom. Take all your stuff and put it at the bottom if you want it in there. So most of the time I try to start my blog posts and keep the top part of it to be the how-to part. Like, this is why you came to see this post, and here's what it is. After you read that, you can leave, or if you're still interested, you can read, like, why I think I know about it, or what I learned, or how I used what I just told you, or whatever. And it used to be, my writing would be all that stuff on top. Like, here's about me, here's everything that happened, blah, blah, blah. Now it's the opposite. So you first get the how-to, and then if you want to keep reading, you get about me. So I like that much better. I really appreciate that one particular thing that he said, and I've used it. I try to remember it all the time, and every once in a while I'll go in, because I do edit. My blog posts are there as a resource. They're not something that goes away and just disappears into the past, and that's how you see all my summaries. So I go through them constantly, and especially by the high traffic ones, and when I do, I keep going into my links and I keep improving. So I do go over things, and often, not really often, but sometimes I'll find one where it's just, how to do something, and then you get a page and a half about me and my life, and then you get part of the how-to, and then you get more about my life, and then you get a little more how-to. And if my son would proofread that, he would have given me back the first time it switched. He'd be like, no, I'm not reading this, fix this, and then I'll look at it. So that was a very helpful thing for me. And so when he read my accounting writing, I hadn't been writing very much at all on accounting, and I just made the decision right about that time, maybe I'll just, mine into that. And he just immediately said, this is your best writing. Of all the writing I've read, this accounting stuff is what you should do, because it sounds like you, your voice is coming through, and it's the stuff I like to read. All your other stuff I hate. So I was like, whoa, okay. So I take that one to the bank right there. And then the second thing is, I had a friend that referred it to a friend who is studying accounting in school, and suggested that friend read it. And the feedback I got was that the friend really liked it and really wanted more. So I've been working it. And small business advice is because I was always a bookkeeper for small businesses. So I've had 15 or 20 years of experience of that type of work. Finally, or not finally, but we've got our obesity topic. I want accounting professionals to come to Fit and Fun and read about the obesity side of it. But if they get here, they're going to look at the accounting, I'm assuming, most of them. They're not going to take any advice from me unless they find out if I'm a real accountant or not, or, who am I, what is my credential to even speak to them. So I, want the small business advice is a whole facet I haven't even spoken about ever here. And then the final thing that really got me going is my friends at LinkedIn, man. This site, I wish I could be more positive, But honestly, I've been using it now for a month, and one of the things I've been doing is reading other people's posts. And I have read the worst advice to small business people in the last month that I've heard. I can't even tell you. I've read literally every day I go in there and I read something, I'm like, oh no, oh no. So anyway, I feel like, now I have a calling. So I'm at least going to put my advice down, and someone can say, oh no, the stuff on LinkedIn is much better than you, Sharon, but that's all right. At least I did it, and I feel really excited. So there's a whole new project that started, my new small business section in Fit and Fun Accounting. So I hope you like it, and I hope that it goes as well as I think it will. I hope you're fitting and fun in everything that you're doing.